girls, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a brand new video. This is the People's Diary. This one has been highly requested because when I first actually started People's Diary, I had a few confessions of a killer. Whether you believe them or not is completely up to you. But a few of these are a lot more light-hearted, but as we're coming into spooky season, we thought what better to start off with some spooky confessions. I don't know if any of you have been watching the Jeffrey Dahmer documentary, but we definitely have. Little Bongo here last night literally was turning her back away from the TV, bless her, because she couldn't watch it. So she's now our comfort blanket for this video. Apparently she doesn't want to be our comfort blanket anymore.
She just wants to lick my blanket.
I killed someone and never got caught. But it's all anonymous, so like I could never trace this. But like I kind of am thankful that like I have these confessions, because imagine if that was true.
What are you going to do with it?
You can't do anything. It's an anonymous Excel sheet. You'd never be able to find anyone.
Oh, it'd be a bit like Cluedo.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I would want.
Like, I don't really want the context, but I kind of do, because are you serious? If so, need more. My cat killed a bird when I was like 3 and I literally went out.
No!
Wait, what? Sorry, my cat killed a bird when I was like 3 and I literally went outside and ate it. No wonder I hate birds now. When I first read that, I thought they were saying the cat killed the bird and ate the bird. You can eat birds, but raw? When you were 3?
It's actually making me feel sick. What bird was it? If it was a pigeon.
The diseases.
No.
Are you okay? Did you grow up okay? Raw meat anyway isn't good for you unless it's like red meat. But is bird red meat? I've never seen poultry. Like chicken.
But then saying that, like, you know,
if you
survival,
cook a bird,
if you have nothing else to eat, you'd have to eat a bird.
yeah, that's true. You'd just be quite sick.
Maybe she's actually smart. Maybe she's like destined for like the zombie apocalypse. She'll be fine. You know, if like all the shops shut, I'd be absolutely. I'm the pickiest eater as it is. If we ran out of food and I had to survive on eating birds or whatever and killing it myself, I couldn't do that.
If you could cook it though.
She didn't cook it!
No, what I'm saying is in a zombie
Okay,
apocalypse.
what if you can't cook it? I'll be screwed.
No, I couldn't eat that.
I'd starve.
Yeah.
I don't even think I could catch a raw fish and eat a raw fish.
I could eat raw fish because I've ate raw fish before. I like sushi.
Right, I'll be the first to go, you'll be the second.
I'll eat you.
Please do. Put me out of misery.
Well, I'm kind of glad that it was your cat that killed it, because if you killed it, that is defo signs of a serial killer. I'm glad it was your cat and not you.
When I was younger, I killed my fish. I thought he was happy because he was bouncing in my hand, but then went limp.
Oh, just imagine. Oh my god. You must have been so young to think that's so innocent growing up. When I was younger, we had 3 fishes. They were called Harriet, Ben and Dan, after me and my brothers.
Sorry, you're defo a Leo.
No.
Self-obsessed.
I didn't name it.
Can I name my fish Harriet?
I didn't name it. My nan and granddad bought us the fish. Like, you know when you get them from like a fair and they come in a bag? Yeah, fishy.
Fishy! Wake up!
It was like that, but they were like, Harriet, this is yours, this is Harriet, Dan, this is Dan, this is Dan. And then, long story short, this is my confession. Ben ate Dan.
Wait, the fish Ben?
Yeah.
Not your river Ben?
No. The fish Ben ate the fish Dan. It was a cannibal fish. And then it died from ingesting a fish. And then my fish died from loneliness. How's that even possible?
Jeez.
It's gonna be me. I think like that foretold our life. I just hope my brother doesn't eat my brother. A while ago, I guessed my uncle's password and unlocked his phone. I then looked at the people he was texting and he was practically sexting them right after my family was talking about his up and coming marriage. Oh wait, what? How am I gonna come in bed? Like, what if she isn't good? I'm literally freaked out about all of them, but that wasn't even the worst part. He killed someone.
I'm really confused. That escalated extremely quickly.
He's about to be married and he's like confiding in a friend saying like, what if I can't finish in bed? So he's obviously waiting until marriage. He's like, what if she isn't good? What if I'm not good? Just confiding in a friend. I don't really see that as that bad. It's not really sexting. I mean, he's the dumbest ever for admitting to killing someone over text. That's textbook one thing you don't do. But also, was it like, I could kill him, he made me so angry? Or did he actually kill someone? I want to know how you know he killed someone.
You gave us like part of it that made no sense to the bit that was actually like, whoa.
When I was young, me and my friend hated this girl, so we decided to make a potion to kill her with our younger sisters who were like 3. You shouldn't introduce them to stuff like that. We mixed in half a tub of bleach and loads of leaves and decided to test the potion out for ourselves. Unfortunately, our sisters got ill from the bleach and ended up having to go to hospital. Well, no shit, Sherlock. When our parents asked us why we made them drink the bleach, we had to explain to them that we were testing it out to actually kill our friend, and they were pissed off. No, fucking
pissed
shit.
off.
Oh my god, I'd
wow.
send you away somewhere very, very far
Do you know
away.
what? That's actually really, really dangerous.
I don't think your brain is quite right, because when I hated someone when I was younger, I'd just go home and tell my mum about it, and then the next week I'd be friends with them again. I didn't plot their murder.
No.
The fact that they were that young and knew to make a potion to kill someone.
I used to make potions with my grandma's twin sister, but we like made potions with like flowers in the garden.
Yeah,
and water and
nice stuff, not bleach and leaves.
But yeah, no, and the potion was never. It was. I think they were like love potions.
Oh, see, I made potions that were perfumes. Did you have that kit?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have the kit. I just made potions.
It was like a box set that you could get, and you could do like a scavenger hunt one. There was like a dinosaur one where you can make cosmetics, one where you can make perfume.
Why would you test the potion out? So
Yeah.
you actually wanted to see if it would work. Therefore, whoever you were testing the potion on, you were willing for them to die.
What if your little sisters died? Oh my god, future serial killer.
Yeah.
When I was about 4, I killed my goldfish for no reason. I feel absolutely awful about it to this day, and it's completely sick and twisted, and it makes me feel so bad. I'm glad you have remorse. But why? Why is everyone admitting to stuff when they were young? Like, I get
Why are they
innocence.
always fish?
I think because they're like kids' first pets, aren't they? When you're young and like you're not really trusted to look after anything, like a fish is the typical thing to go for. Even my little sister had
I'm
like
really
5
sorry
fishes.
for these fish.
I know. I mean, they have an attention
They
span
have,
of 3 seconds.
But they also have a very short life as it is, so why cut it shorter?
Well, I mean, one ate the other, so, I mean, clearly you thought, let's make this life worth living, eh? Let's be a cannibal. You're so young, I'd like to say that we'd let you off. To me, a fish is the same as like a gerbil. It's still a living thing. I think all of you need to go get checked out.
Yeah, I'm a bit concerned about who watches your channel.
Well, yeah, clearly I attract serial killers.
When I was 13, I went around my friend's house. She had a pet turtle. My friend had a boiler room, and when my friend was on her phone, turtle crawled into it. I shut it in there so it wouldn't go missing. A week later, my friend told me her mum killed her turtle by trapping it in the boiler room, and she put away towels. I said nothing. My friend and her mum got in such a big argument, she decided to live with her dad full time. She goes back to her mum's once a year at summer, but she still doesn't know I killed her turtle.
Oh my god.
That's terrible, actually.
That is, you've just broke up a whole... See, that is an easy mistake. Like, you didn't know it was going to kill the turtle. And also, what is the turtle doing just roaming around a house? This is why some pets shouldn't be pets, especially if you don't know how to look after it. I know, technically, this isn't the family's fault because you were the one that shut it in the boiler room. If you're going to let a turtle just roam around your house, it could go anywhere.
So for a week, no one thought to look for the turtle.
Well, yeah, neglect. Duh. And also, that means for a week, no one went back into the boiler room to do washing. Because they're saying
I
that...
love how your mind just went straight to, oh my god, how big is that laundry pile?
No, but what I'm saying is, like, surely you would think, oh my god, I put a wash on, maybe he was in the wash.
If Coco went missing for like 10 minutes, I'd be like, oh my gosh, where is she? And
Clearly they just let it roam around.
Yeah, tip the house upside down to find it.
I think that's neglect of an animal anyway.
If you were worried about the turtle going missing, why did you lock it in a boiler room? And why didn't you just ask your friend, like, oh, I'm worried your turtle's gonna go missing, can we put it in his cage?
Yeah, literally, can we put it back where it came from, where it's supposed to be?
I think this was a completely avoidable situation.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is about me. I had a dream you killed me, and then Byron gave you an award for it while you both jumped on my dead body. Please don't kill me. What does that mean? What is the meaning of a dream if someone kills you?
I thought if you died in your dream, you died in real life.
If you die violently in your dream, it indicates a welcome of change. There's a change happening that you're resisting, or you're afraid of the change that's going on. I thought it was going to be something really meaningful, like deep connection between me and you and Byron, but apparently you're just having a big change in your life. So I hope you enjoyed that little diagnostic.
I accidentally ran over my mum's cat, so I buried it under her tree. And 3 weeks later, her cat turned up alive. I have no idea whose cat I've killed.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I wonder how many people that happens to, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a massive thing in the States. Like, you know when they have all like the housing estates, the massive ones that like back onto each other.
I think that's kind of sweet though, that you took your time to bury a cat that you ran over. A lot of people just leave them on the side of the road.
Under her tree as well, they had a dedicated tree. That's really sweet.
I'm sweating. Could I please have a hair clip or something? My hair's just too much. Cute.
Are you happy? You good? Happy with how you look?
No, I just need to be naked. Why is it so hot? It's because we have to close all the bloody windows.
And we've got a neon light, 2 candles,
Yeah.
a
I
lamp.
feel like I'm on stage.
I killed my pet goldfish because I was so lonely and wanted someone to talk to, so I took it out the tank to talk to it.
Oh, bless.
That is so sad.
God, these fish.
Clearly, goldfish are like a kid's comfort animal. Take it out to bounce it, the first one was, and then this person's taken it out to talk to it. Right, this one got submitted and I kind of want you guys to help me out because I really don't understand it. It says, the word literally now means figuratively. When someone says they are literally dying, it's because I'm figuratively going to kill them. Very scary, defo a killer babe. Does that mean like this person in their life, whenever they hear someone being like, oh my god, I'm literally dying, like I'm literally dead, are they going to be like, next victim? Is that what they mean? Because I didn't understand this confession. What does figuratively mean? Like, is that like planning? Used to indicate a departure from a literal use of words, metaphorically.
I don't get it.
Can somebody who is an actual serial killer please translate that, because I don't understand. I don't talk killer, babe.
I'm worried I'm going to become a serial killer because I love watching cold case files and that kind of stuff. Because I'm born in November of the month which produces the most serial killers, and I share a birthday with Ted Bundy.
We were literally just talking about this. I basically thought there was no serial killers who were Leos, because I'm a Leo and obviously I'm self-obsessed, so I wanted to see who else was born at the same time as me. And Myra Hindley was a Leo, which I had no idea. She's the one that did the Morse murders with Ian Brady. And first of all, you're not weird for watching cold case files.
No.
We literally are addicted to anything to do with murder, murder mystery, criminal minds,
American Horror Stories.
Yeah, we love that shit. I think because it's such a taboo topic, something you'll never ever ever experience, it's just like so interesting to you. No, as in like you're never gonna kill someone.
Oh, I mean, right, yeah.
I think it's like so interesting because it's like so separate and different to who you are as a person that you're just like so intrigued by it, because it's just like a different world to you. So you're not weird for doing that, you're not gonna be a serial killer.
I also think if you're worried about being a serial killer,
you like it a bit too much.
Huh?
If you're worried
about being a serial killer, then you're not going to be a serial killer.
No. Why would you even have a thought about that? Surely they're watching it and liking it a little bit too much.
Yeah, it depends which part of the cold cases you're enjoying. Are you enjoying like solving the mystery, or are you enjoying the actual killings and you want to like, doing the killings? If you're talking about cold case files, like how deep are you going into the cold case files? No, I'm saying. We were researching the whole Leo serial killer stuff, and 40% of all serial killers are either saggy tits, Scorpio, Gemini was one. No, Gemini was the 11%. Oh yeah. Was it 40%? Maybe you're gonna be a serial killer. Maybe. What was that theory that you said? I don't really believe in conspiracy theories, but this one made some sort of sense. Someone asked how come there are no serial killers in our generation, and they said it was because they legalised abortions. People were not having unwanted pregnancies, and children weren't being brought up in like terrible, obviously they were still happening, but it was like less than what it was. However, there is a theory now that because they have gone against the legalising of abortions in certain states, in certain states, that in the next 15 years, generation in 15 years time, we'll see serial killers. So interesting. So, I mean, we'll all still be alive in 15 years, we hope. We shall see if that theory is true, but that would be such an interesting case study to do if you were a scientist. Yeah, it would. When I was like 4 to 9, very specific, whenever my friends and family would annoy me when I was a child, I used to pull out my Barbies and Polly Pockets and so forth and assign a toy to the friend or family member that had pissed me off. And I would literally reenact awful scenarios with them. The scenarios included jumping on them, running them over with my Barbie convertible and forcing them to jump to their death. I have literally never told anyone this, but I would do this so often. Around the same age, I also used to have a list of my friends in my diary. When they annoyed me or pissed me off, I would add a line next to their name, and I think it was some level of a hit list. Not like I would kill them or anything. And then I would try and ruin their reputation at school. I was manic, to say the least. A lot of effort gone into that. I don't really know what to say because I don't think I was an angry kid. Oh, I was. Did you ever fucking put a hit list on people? This is where you're like, yeah, Georgia got 3 strikes one time. No, never my family, no. Like, people would really upset me at school. Yeah, that's different. I'd be like, oh, they're the first person on my hit list. But it was like, it's just metaphorically, I wouldn't, figuratively. Figuratively. With regards to like the Barbies and stuff, yeah, I think I've run over my Barbies before. And like, I gave one a really terrible haircut because it pissed me off. I never like pretended they were a family member or a friend. Jesus, no, you should have seen her haircut. It's bad. No, but I had rats, Barbies, Polly Pockets. I never once. I never had Polly Pockets. I loved Polly Pockets, but I used to go around to my neighbours to play with them. I loved them with their little clothes. Yeah, you could just rubbery clothes. I think if anything, I probably just made like my Barbie's kiss. Yeah, I did that too. Or Polly Pockets kiss or something. You never ran one over with a convertible, I did. No, because die, bitch. I mean, but then I also had my brother's toys that I played with a lot, and that was more violent. Not even action men, like Bionicles and everything like that, and like they'd have weapons. I not lived? What the hell are Bionicles? What? You seriously don't
know what barnacles are?
No.
If you didn't grow up with older brothers, I don't think you would know.
No,
what
I was the
barnacles are.
oldest, so.
Yeah, I don't think you know what they are then. Because my brothers are nearly 30.
Same.
Your brother isn't nearly 30.
I'm nearly 30.
No, barnacles, they're kind of like Lego but more intricate. They had like weapons, and then we'd have like WWE that we would play with. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like that's the more violent stuff that I would play with. So I wouldn't have to run over my Barbie.
No, you had weapons. If I had weapons, I'd be using them on my Barbies, but the only weapon I had was a convertible car.
Did you send this in?
No, it's quite fitting though.
I wonder if it's an ADHD thing.
Could be. She
Getting
did play
like,
the end, she was quite manic.
Yeah, getting agitated.
Girl.
We should be getting like
should have
psychologists.
ADHD.
We're getting onto something.
Probably pulling off daddy long legs and seeing how many legs I could pull off without killing them.
That is like psychotic.
That is crazy, but quite funny because I only mentioned this the other day about how I witnessed a wasp.
Oh my god, I thought you were going to say it's funny because you did it.
No.
Okay.
Do you remember I was telling you about that wasp I witnessed?
Yeah, pulling
The daddy long
spiders'
legs off. And that was to just watch a wasp do it, so let alone you're weird. Actually, I think this, no, sorry, you're not weird. That was wrong of me. You're not weird.
A little bit.
Just need a bit of help.
You are a little bit. I think fair enough, you're a little bit weird.
But I feel like this was like things that boys did at school. They used to catch the daddy long legs and put up. Where have I heard this before? They used to catch the daddy
The daddy
long legs and they pulled the legs off.
Is that not just like
Is that not a common
violence? I don't think so.
I didn't do it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
The more we're going along, I feel
Yeah.
like I have to be kind of a little bit worried about you.
No, I definitely didn't do it.
I have reoccurring dreams that I am a serial killer and I kill people, starting with my family because I don't like them, and then my friends, and then they all suffer, and then I kill them. And I kind of enjoy it. Anyways, I'm a psychopath and I'm 12. Oh, I didn't know you were 12.
See this? You need loads of these.
Teddies.
You need teddies. What the hell?
Counselling would be a stunning way to start the new year. I did just read something about if you're the killer in your dream.
No, babe, she says she kind of enjoys that dream. Or he. Or they, sorry.
I always assume that everyone that submits to me is a girl. I don't know why. I think because I'm a girl. I just assume. It's quite bad, isn't it, really?
Yeah, microaggressions.
If you're the one doing the killing, then you are the one. If you're the one doing the killing, then you are the one actively making some kind of change in your real life. If you were trying to quit drinking, what?
Trying to actively make a change in your life by killing your family.
Once I accidentally killed my nan's fish again.
These poor fish.
She had.
You know that saying, plenty more fish in the sea? Doesn't mean
not.
we can kill them all.
This person said there's a reason that they killed their nan's fish. They said I had to filter the tank out to clean it, and you have to put these pods in to keep it clean. And I put an aerial toilet pod in the tank by mistake because apparently they look the same. My nan then rang me the next day crying and blaming it all on herself, and I feel terrible. Oh, as if she blamed it on herself. I don't really blame you for that.
The nan
No.
blamed herself.
No, selfless, no.
I very much hope you told her that it was you so that she didn't blame herself.
Did you? Did you write that?
No.
Right, no. Right, okay, so I wrote. I don't know. I thought it could have been bongo. Just to break the tension, someone submitted. I squatted down to pick something up the other day, and my dog licked my book. Just like magic.
I feel like she would do that though. She'd sniff it first though, I think.
Next one, straight back in the deep end. My family's fucking crazy. Once my auntie, she's not my auntie anymore, hired a hitman to kill my uncle. Luckily, he didn't and is fine now, but she literally gave him the money to do it. Do you know what? I think that's a lot more common than we think.
Yeah.
People getting hitmen out on people. Do you know what? It's cowardness though. It's absolute cowardness. If you wanted someone to be dead,
Do it yourself!
do it yourself and do the time for it and have the consequences that you
Well,
should
you
face.
did the time for it anyway. They got caught.
No, but hitmen are supposed to not get caught. That's the whole point of hitman.
Some hitmans get hired by the police, don't they? To then be a hitman for the police to kill bad people.
Do they?
Have you not seen Grey Man?
No.
Good film.
Okay, this is a big one. Strap in, girls. Last year, you ready? Strapped in, okay. Last year, me and my best friend were out sat on a bench around 9 at night. It was summer, so it was still quite light. Smoking a bit of the devil's lettuce. Nice. When this older man with a really aggressive dog came over to us, no joke, this dog was jumping about 6 foot high and trying to bite his face. He straight away asked us how old we were, to which I replied 25, and my friend replied 14 at the same time. We're both 18. This man seemed rather agitated and started shouting, telling us about how he had to walk in on his girlfriend cheating on him earlier on in the day. He then sat next to us, occasionally hitting the dog off of him, and told us that he was going to go back and kill his girlfriend. Me and my best friend were like, what the f looking at each other like, how have we even ended up in this situation? The man then started to tell us that he had killed before and knew exactly what he was doing. By this point, me and my friend were feeling slightly uncomfortable.
Just slightly.
Just only a little bit. And thankfully a couple with a dog walked past and noticed the man looking a bit out of place sat with us. The aggressive man's dog then went for a couple of other dogs, pulling him off the bench. He then got up from the floor and walked off swearing. The couple asked if we were okay, to which we thanked them and carried on walking. We ended up going home and smoked indoors instead. But scary to think what could have happened if that couple hadn't walked past us. So yeah, our 420 moment turned into meeting a murderer. Can I just say, you're so selfish. You literally could have gone home and killed his girlfriend.
That probably didn't happen.
Really?
Your paranoia probably was extremely high.
He probably was just like, oh, my girlfriend cheated on me, I could kill her.
Yeah, like, and you were like, oh my god,
he's gonna fucking
murder them.
Oh my god. Well, I just think if that was me, I'd probably go home and call the police if that had happened. But then also the police, they turned up at your door and you're high, like, yeah.
Oh, you know what I just witnessed in the park? They'd be like, how much dope have you been smoking? Interesting though, that did actually happen. Well, it probably did, whether it happened in your mind or in 4D, I'm not sure.
In 4D. 5D.
That thing?
That was in 3D.
Smell it. You can't smell it 3D. That's 4D. All senses. 3D is
we don't
just
have 4
when
senses, we have 5 senses. So that
5D
means
then.
unless you experienced it in 5D.
5D. I've never been good at maths.
I don't even think that's supposed to be maths.
Science. I'm good at science.
I don't think it's any of these.
What is
Just
it then?
common sense.
No, it can't be common sense.
How many senses do we have?
5D
Sight,
is part of it.
touch, smell, taste, taste.
Babe,
5.
so what's a 2D drawing then? Well, if it's to do with your senses,
What does the D
So-
stand for?
2-dimensional.
Yes, it is to do with your
5-dimensional.
senses. Yes, because then you can hear, you can see, you can touch, you can feel. Right.
When I was younger, I had 2 gold... I think we should just name this.
Fish murderers.
Yeah, goldfish.
Goldfish murderers.
Once upon a goldfish.
Once upon a time I killed Finding Nemo.
That's the clownfish, not a goldfish. Okay. When I was younger, I had 2 goldfish at a time, and when my parents were asleep, I randomly took a fake toy pot and scooped one of the goldfish out and put the lid back on the pot. I then proceeded to put the pot in one of the cupboards and left it there. Now looking back at it, I really don't know what was going on in my head. I still feel really guilty about accidentally killing the fish. I don't know how. I didn't understand fish need water to live.
Oh.
Wait, I thought you put the fish in the pot with the water.
Same, I was thinking, how did he die? But also, why would you do that? Why did it need to go in the cupboard by itself? Like, that's sad. Lonely. He probably died from loneliness.
That's like borderline torture.
That's like when people take the ladder off the sink in the pool and set the oven on fire with no doors.
Yeah.
Oopsie. My ex was scared to break up with me because he thought I might try to kill him just because I watched true crime videos. Boo! What a little bore.
Grow up, babe goals. Funny though, because yesterday after watching the Jeffrey Dahmer spoiler alert, when Jeffrey Dahmer's mum took custody of the little kid, called him away and was like, don't talk to him, like, as into the dad. And I said, God, I would never do that. Like, if we had kids and then we broke up, like, I'd never stop you from having a relationship with your kid, unless obviously you're a serial killer. And he went, what do you mean if I was a serial killer? He was like, you're more likely to turn out to be a serial killer than me. I was like, true.
I mean, after today's video, I think we can confirm that that is definitely true.
No.
Yes. You said you used to run over your Barbies with the convertible. And you put people on your hit list.
Okay, that surely is not an uncommon thing to do.
Should I search?
Right.
Is it weird for kids to make a hit list? I'm on it. I probably am sometimes when I tell her that I'm not going to make her breakfast.
Rub it out. I'll do it in pencil. Oh, she's good to me today.
By the end of living with each other, it will be written in pen and highlighted. Oh well, I mean, a kid got kicked out of school for making a hit list. I never got caught. 12-year-old boy suspended for making a hit list. I think is a bad thing to do. Is accused of being a killer for making a hit list. Is it normal for a 5-year-old to hit parents? Right, we're going down a little rabbit hole here.
I've never told anyone this and it kills me every time I think of it. When I was about 13, I'm now 19, I was a horny bitch and wanted to try to please myself. Nothing felt good with my fingers, so I tried different things. Used a hairbrush, didn't feel good. An old concealer, felt nothing. And the worst of them all, Wii Sports baseball bat. To top it all off, I was on my period at the time, so I had to do it in the bath. Fucking hell, someone get her a dildo.
Why is this in Killers?
Did you just want me to read that out loud?
I didn't know I wrote that. I'm going to sleep well tonight. I'm actually going to just go watch Jeffrey Dahmer.
I'm actually worrying myself because even last night I said, I'm going to kill you all in your sleep.
Oh yeah, you did. Right, so she was hiding behind the sofa and I found her before she could scare me, and it genuinely pissed her off to no extent. Like, she didn't talk to me for 10 minutes. Maybe I'm a bit scared of you. Are you scared of me too?
Honestly, that really pissed me off. I thought that was such a good hiding space to scare you.
It was.
I was going to put my arm up and tap you on the shoulder.
You had it all planned out.
I had it all planned out and you just ruined it.
So, groovy girls, that is it for today's video. Safe to say I'm scared of my audience and Gemma. If you do want to confess your sins, in the link in the description, there is also the tub talks, which I'm going to start up. I'm like kind of waiting to have a few more variations of advice questions because I feel like they're all kind of generic like all of the old ones, so I don't just want to like keep repeating myself. Don't worry, tub talks is coming. I'm just waiting on a little bit of variation. But aside from that, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you, Gemma, for joining me. I love you all so much, and we will see you in the next video, groovy girls.